Grand evening. Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, the psychic astrologer. My website is readingsbyleonardmunson.net. It's official Gemini season, and that means we have a new moon on the horizon to look forward to. This Gemini new moon will be exact on Monday, May the 26th at 11:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it will also be a supermoon, making it even more potent than usual. A supermoon is when the moon is closer to the earth at that time. But depending on where this moon lands in your chart, we all have something different to expect. Here's what to know. Aries. Feeling chatty, Aries, as the Gemini new moon activates your third house of communication, information, the house associated with Gemini. You are absolutely buzzing with new ideas. It is perfect timing for this social season. So use the energy of this new moon to connect with those in your local neighborhoods and keep an open mind. And don't forget Venus in your sign right now, too. You could be extra attractive to others right now. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Taurus, this Gemini new moon is a great opportunity to check in with your finances. Taurus, as it activates your second house of money and material resources. You might make a new investment or even get a raise at work. And if things are not going well on the money front, you can use this new moon to start fresh. It might be high time to refine your budget or check in with any habits that are hindering your wallet. You understand the value of practicalities, Taurus, so balance it with your desire for luxury. Gemini, with the new moon in your sign, Gemini, this energy is all about you. It is amping up your first house of self and identity, so you could feel like you are at a checkpoint of sorts. It is your birthday season after all, and your next chapter is definitely beginning. Jupiter, the planet of growth, expansion, has been in your sign for the past year and will be moving on to Cancer on June the 9th. Use these extra weeks to catapult yourself into this next chapter with confidence. The wind is at your sails. Cancer. This could be a mooder moon than usual for you, Cancer, as it makes its way through your 12th house of endings, closure, and the subconscious. New moons are typically a time to start fresh, but for you this time around, it is encouraging introspection and solitude. The 12th house has a mystical quality to it, so you will definitely want to pay attention to your dreams on the nights and around the new moon. Spiritual messages can come through as well with your intuition heightened. So make note of any signs or downloads that comes your way. Leo, you have no problems with shining, Leo. And the good news is this Gemini new moon is keying up your 12th, your 11th house of larger community and networks. As calendars start to fill up with the anticipation of summer, this is the perfect opportunity for you to show up for something bigger than yourself. The 11th house has strong humanitarian energy, and this new moon is asking for you to tap into your humanitarian side in new ways. Gemini is the sign of the twins after all, so there is nothing that they love more than a little camaraderie. Virgo, it is time for you to make some career moves, Virgo, with the potent Gemini new moon fueling your 10th house of career and public image. Whether you have been looking for more recognition at work, a promotion, or even a new job altogether, this is your chance to go for it. You could wield extra influence at this time, so don't be afraid to widen your audience. This is the powerful time for you to get serious about your career path. and the energy of this moon will have you brimming with inspiration. Libra, it is time to shatter the glass ceiling, Libra, with the Gemini new moon making it its way through your ninth house of growth and expansion. You may feel like trying something new over under this lunar lift. Whether that is meeting new people, taking up new courses, or even traveling somewhere new. Whatever the case may be, this moon is about pushing yourself out of your comfort zone and into the unknown. Don't be surprised if you are feeling more philosophical, and in fact, you will do well to lean into it. Scorpio, you are all too familiar with the energy of the 8th house, Scorpio, which is all about transformation, intimacy, shared resources. It is the house associated with your sign, but for you, it is ruled by Gemini. Under this new moon, you are being called to take a fresh approach to intimacy and vulnerability, both with yourself and others. You have never been afraid of the depths, but sometimes it can be difficult for you to open up. Right now, opening up is exactly what you are intended to do, as it can be a catalyst for rebirth. Sagittarius. Gemini is your opposite sign, Sagittarius, which means that this Gemini new moon is activating your 7th house of relationships and long-term commitments. You could make a new, potentially long-term connection under this moon, or even strengthen an existing one. The seventh house also speaks to business contracts, partnerships, so it is not just about romantic relationships. Keep your eyes open for business opportunities that could come with future rewards, whether that is teaming up with another entrepreneur or working on a collaborative project. Capricorn, it's time to tend to your own garden, Capricorn. With this Gemini super new moon making its way through your 6th house of health, self-care, and routine, you tend to be all work and no play, but even you are susceptible to burnout sometimes. This new moon is reminding you about the importance of taking care of yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup after all, so get clear on which habits are supporting your goals, stick to the ones that do, and while you are at it, you can use this energy to pick up a new healthy habit like meditating or journaling. Aquarius. Feeling active, Aquarius, as the Gemini super new moon activates your 5th house of creativity and self-expression. You have full permission to be 100% yourself. You can powerfully channel your artistic side under this moon. And it might even have you feeling flirtier than usual. The 5th house is the house of fertility after all, so bear that in mind. Ultimately, this is a lightened and joyful new moon for you, and you can share that joy with others through your creations or your own presence. Pisces. While Gemini might be known as the most social sign, Pisces, this new moon is landing in your 4th house of home and family. As such, you might be feeling like tending to matters at home over going out and hitting the town. And there is nothing wrong with that. New moons are a time to start fresh, so you have the opportunity to refresh the energy in your home or with family members. Through honest communication and open-mindedness, you and Gemini share in your adaptable nature. So lean into your application for different perspectives at home. So a new moon's a time for new beginning, starting something new and planting the seeds, and you can see the fruition of these seeds come into being when the sun goes into Virgo in 6 months.